Hello YouTube family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Quizzer_Faith. Thank you for clicking. To the new members who are joining this channel, welcome and consider subscribing to this wonderful family. To the subscribers, I thank you for your continued support, and to all those who watch my videos and are interested in this channel, kindly tell a friend to tell a friend. Having subscribed, just show them and tell them how amazing the channel is and encourage them to subscribe. Yeah, it goes a long way. Thank you for your support, and I don't take it for granted, guys. Yeah, so today is a new day. It is a fun day. I'm so happy. I feel happy, I feel relaxed, and I just feel privileged to be talking to you guys. So welcome back to my YouTube channel, you guys. Today it is just messages from the heart. I want us to reconnect with our inner being, with our inner self, and from our inner self, it is what flows the life in us, what flows our actions, what flows our habits, what flows our daily motivation. So today I would love us to reconnect with our inner being, so that we may rekindle some messages we've not deeply thought. So I give you the opportunity today for this section. Just feel encouraged to reconnect with your individual being. By doing so, you ensure that you create a healthy, loving, and just a safe space where you can always feel better every new day. And this is just like the standard you should be putting for yourself every single day. When you wake up, when you are out of bed, you focus on your mind that you will create a healthy, loving, and such a strong relationship with yourself. Before you create that with others, create it with yourself, because you cannot give what you do not have. How you see yourself is what you will use to see others. If you see yourself as defeated, no matter what a person tells you, whether you're strong and whether you're passionate, you will not see it, because it does not come from within. So today I would love us to have some messages from our hearts. Those messages will remind us of how beautiful we are, of how strong we are. And if you do not have the strength, if you do not have the love, if you do not have that magnitude of self-assurance in you, don't worry, we got you. Yeah, so I'll just point out some directives on how you can achieve a rich, deep, strong, healthy, and loving relationship with yourself. Yeah, so stay tuned till the end and find some tips. Take your notebook, have your ears keen to listen to some of the tips here and there that can help you to reconnect with yourself. Yeah, so where do we begin? First of all, I would love to maybe to tell you some of the sources of information where you can go when you're defeated, when you feel like you need some motivation and inspiration. You can always find somewhere to go and like gain some source of wisdom or knowledge that can keep you going. Personally, I love quotes so much, because quotes are just some thoughtful ideas that people were so kind enough to push down for us, so that every time we are experiencing maybe the situation or an experience they passed through and they were over, or they learned a lesson or two, so that we can reconnect with them. And with the power of the message in that quote, you feel like, yeah, there's a person who went through this and this, the same thing I'm feeling right now, and they were able to write an encouraging message, and they left there for future reference and for whoever cared to come across it. Yeah, so me, I find quotes so useful, because some of them are from deep a person's experience, and a person's feelings and a person's like feeling of niceness, let's say. Yeah, so with that connection, you find yourself that you are knowledgeable of a stuff or two. Yeah, so quotes are just like positive mantras that you can adapt in or incorporate into daily activities and help you push yourself with a focus, with a positive attitude throughout the day. And when you learn taking positive information into your life, you realize that your life becomes healthy, and before you realize, it becomes an habit of yours, and it becomes imprinted into your brain, and information of that sort never gets lost because you keep using it. When you use and you reuse and you reuse, it becomes part of you, and you can even pass it to the next person. Yeah, so uh, there are some universal mantras. More so, I tend to think that whatever you think, it's all in your mind. What you think, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. So that positive talk every day from your heart, from within you, that positive talk, even if you're talking things and they appear like they are big and you're just like in your heart, you're even wondering whether you're the one talking those stuff. Just continue talking, continue talking. A talk of that magnitude, you're just manifesting what you want to achieve, even if it seems impossible. Yeah, so talk every day, talk to yourself as you would talk to someone you love. So before you talk to that other person, before you see, most of the time we think that humility is putting others first and putting ourselves last. No, that is not what humility is. Like when you put yourself last and you beat yourself there, no, that is not humility. In fact, that is just lack of knowledge. That is ignorance. You have to put yourself first. Like, if you feel nice, you will make people feel nice. When you're positive, people will even see the positivity in you, and maybe you'll drive a negative energy somewhere even without your knowledge, because it stems from you. This is very important. When it stems from you, when it comes from you, it is so powerful that even the environment around you will be saturated by your energy. So a positive mantra that keeps me going most of the time is, I talk to myself the way I would love to talk to a person I love. Yeah, so that is a positive mantra that can help you build a strong and healthy relationship with yourself. Another positive mantra I find very, very useful is when you're saying yes to a person, make sure that you're not saying no to yourself. Like, if I agree to help you in a certain way, if I agree to lend you something, if I agree to be in your life for a specific thing, I must ensure first that my being or myself is in, what do we call it? Like, agrees to what I have agreed to you. Do you get it? Yeah, you must, like, it should not be like a tug of war. Like, I have accepted, but I'm not fully at peace with my decision. I must be fully decided. I must be fully at peace to say yes to you. So I must have said yes to myself first. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, so that will help you to maintain a strong and healthy relationship with your personal being, like with your inner self. And that is why I'm just saying messages from within. Like, what does your soul resonate with, whatever you're going to do? Yeah. Another positive mantra is, like, it is not your responsibility to feel beautiful. It is not your responsibility to feel pretty. Like, whatever you do, as long as you're true to yourself, to yourself, no matter how people interpret your actions, no matter the environment you're in, you'll always find yourself beautiful. Like, people will always see that beauty, because beauty is not physical. Like, beauty is not only the physical appearance. Yeah, while physical appearance adds to our attractiveness, it is not the ultimate measure of beauty. So it is not your responsibility to measure whether you're beautiful or not. But if you're true to yourself, believe it or not, you will still maintain that beauty. Other people will come and say you're very attractive, I'm inspired by you, you're so beautiful, you have a beautiful personality, but you're just doing your thing. Like, you're not even being compelled to do whatever you do best. So it is, you just convince yourself it's not my responsibility to be beautiful. But whatever I do every day, as long as I'm intentional, I will always appear beautiful. Yeah, so that is another positive mantra I'm giving you. Always remind yourself that, so that you will not focus on what is not useful. Just focus on yourself. When you are true to yourself, believe it or not, you'll always be beautiful, you'll always be attractive. You get it? Yeah, so another positive mantra is just learning that being on your side always is the wisest decision you can ever make. Like, you better learn it early in life, or wherever you are in life, that the wisest decision you can ever have, like the best decision you can ever make, is not betraying yourself. Is just always being on your side. Always be on your side. Because you are the only one who knows your true self. You are the only one who can fight for yourself. You are the only one who, amidst chaos, you are, like, even if a person sees you, you are not decisive. You are the only person who knows where you stand. So always choose your side. Always be on your side, because people may leave you and people will leave you. But the worst thing you can do is to leave yourself. So do yourself a favor. Always be on your side. Like, that is a positive mantra me. I've always seen it, like, it works for me. If I'm in conflict with my thoughts regarding a certain situation, you're encouraging me to face that direction, I will just speak my mind. I will tell you this and this, maybe in a polite way. I'll not be able to be in this position because of this and this. And even if you insist, even if I go there, I will have first warned you, so that the blame will not later come to me when the thing backfires. Like, always be on your side, and don't ever forsake yourself, because the whole world around you has all the reasons to be against you. So you cannot join the multitude and their magnitude of justifying what is right and wrong. Always be on your side. Like, that is the wisest decision you can ever make. Yeah, so those are some of the positive mantras to those who ask themselves, I always find it difficult starting a conversation from the heart, maybe to talk to myself. I always find it difficult maintaining a strong, loving, and healthy relationship with myself. Like, always begin somewhere. There's always a remedy for every challenge. So for that challenge we've just said, you can go and read some quotes a person said about certain situation. Nowadays Google has made things easy. You can also read a book, motivational books, they are all around us. You can read books of certain topics you're struggling to understand, and you can just practice those positive mantras every day in your life. Now, when you're in that spirit of trying to be true to yourself, make sure you understand your emotions. Make sure you learn about your emotions and accept them. When you're aware of what you're feeling, when you're aware, you notice and you accept your feelings or emotions, it will help you that realization will enable you to evade or avoid depression, anxiety thoughts, stress, and all those psychological dysfunctions that occur to us due to accumulating some negative energies, negative emotions, not being aware of our situation. When you're aware and you've processed, you've accepted your emotions and what you're feeling from within, you will always push away depression, push away anxiety, and maintain your mental health, which is the ultimate goal, by the way. Another thing I feel I always is keen to explore is exploring or doing solo activities. Yeah, for me, for example, I believe that I'm an introvert because I'm not that outspoken. So when maybe I feel lost and I feel that I have a lot of thoughts that have accumulated in my mind and I need to just go and unwind, I engage in solo activities like maybe nature walks. I may go and practice solitude and reconnect more so with nature. So when I'm reconnecting with nature, I'm reconnecting with myself, because it is just a calm space where I go, I'm at peace with my mind is clear. So engaging in solo activities is another way to maintain an healthy, loving, and strong relationship with yourself, so that your messages from within may be positive. Yes? Yeah. So the final thing I would love us to also practice in matters of realizing our relationship with ourselves is just everyday practice self-compassion. I've said this time and time again that it does not benefit you when you beat yourself so harshly, like every day you are talking down yourself, every day you're saying negative things about you. How about you just practice to be compassionate? Because like when you remind yourself that although today I've failed, I have tried and I have done my best I was so committed, and though it didn't work, I'm very sure tomorrow I will just apply the same kind of kindness. Doing my activities, I will do my activities with the required sense of like giving it your all, and I'm very sure that I will not fail again. I will still maintain a smile even when the world will not smile back at me. Like, practice self-compassion with yourself. When you are in tune with yourself every single day, even the world one day will just wake up and it will give up the efforts of trying to to put you down. That is what I always believe. When you're always radiant, when you're always happy, when you are always aware of your inner being, of your inner self, nothing can put you down, my friend. So it is just like practicing how we can maintain a healthy, loving, and a strong relationship with our inner being. And I hope that this talk has just encouraged you or it has enabled you to gain another perspective into which you view yourself. Just know that nobody can travel inside you and know your deepest thoughts, your deepest concerns, your deepest everything except you. And that is why I've said that every other day, every other confrontation you're presented to, always choose your side, because you're the only one who knows what is happening within you. You are the only one who knows what you will do and what will not do. You are the only person who knows your plans. Yeah, so that is it for today, guys. I hope you're motivated. I hope you've gained some insight into maintaining a strong and healthy and loving relationship with yourself. And beside ourselves, who do we have to really remain strong for? Practically nobody, because when you're weak, you cannot take care of another weak person. But when you're strong, you can radiate a lot of energy, a lot of care, a lot of love into another person, into another situation when need comes. So let's always remain true to ourselves. Let's always take time to be with ourselves. Let's always take time to know what is best for ourselves. Let's always not put ourselves last, because at least you've known that nobody always has your best interest at heart except you. So when you join the rest into beating yourself, you're doing yourself a very great disservice. So embrace today to remain true to yourself, to remain loving to yourself, to remain strong for yourself. And with that realization and with that practice, you realize that you are one strong movement that cannot easily be swayed here and there, and people cannot take advantage of you easily. You'll always control situations that affect you, and you will always know what and when to act. Yeah, so that is it for today, guys. Always stay tuned, and I would love us to also watch the previous videos, as you can see over here. Yeah, so you can click and go to see and interact with other topics we've discussed in the past. And so far, I thank you for your support. Thank you for your subscription, guys. Thank you for your sweet comments you leave occasionally. I would love to encourage us to share this video so that they can reach more people and more people can get help, because the goal of this channel is always to ensure that we are watchful of our mental states. Yeah, so I wish us well. Continue keeping healthy, continue being self-loving, and all good things that comes from loving ourselves will always follow us, and we will always be useful in our surroundings. Yeah, so until the next video, guys, until the next talk, until the next section, I say bye bye, guys.